I'll do. Okay, today I'll tell thee. Car says it's just above freezing, wind chill up here. I've actually got a glove on today to hold my selfie stick. You know, like Michael Jackson, one glove. Although I'm nothing like Michael Jackson. There you go. Today's story. Before I start. So, gonna do a question. I've said it again, sorry lads and lasses. Gonna do a question and answer with my tech guy, Lee. Let me know what you're thinking of the channel. He's done a lot of work, graphics, putting stuff in order, making it look more professional. Ready for us going big time together. Cheers again, Lee. Question and answer. So, you people that are following me regular, leaving comments, including ex-prisoners who never thought they'd like a screw, never did like a screw, and they found themselves liking me. Hey, cheeky. Don't just put the first question that comes into your head. And bear in mind, 4 questions might take me an hour to answer. You know, like a good story. So comments on this video, questions, please. Okay, the bacon butter investigation. I'm saying this. Wow. Okay, healthcare. We had an orderly. I trusted him. I can't remember whether the strawberry blonde, I've talked about her before, a lass I used to work with. I will do a proper profile of that lass in the People I've Met series as is developing. I can't remember whether the strawberry blonde employed him as an orderly or I did. Did a fantastic job. Cheerful, worked hard. And then he really let himself down. Crossed the line. Crossed the line with a lot of people. With me, couldn't talk to him after that. I was pissed, I'll tell you. What he did, we had one of the healthcare staff was on their own on the far landing, and the orderlies, like I've already told you, they'd be unlocked, supervise themselves a lot of the time. They were sort of on their own together, as it were, and he made some inappropriate comments of a sexual nature. So, the healthcare member of staff, how do we know she's not lying? Well, let me tell you now. She was an angel, yeah? She really was, both in and out of prison. She worked hard, very likeable, and she was physically sick and upset by what he said. So things were put in place to get rid of this lad off the healthcare. Now all you people who think, well, it depends what prison you're in, but think you can just hire and fire prisoners at will. Nah. We had to do a lot of paperwork, incident reports, security reports, in order to get him moved. Anyway, he got moved off. Like I said with me, I was fucking angry, me. I'd done with him. Really felt let down. And I also felt for the lass. So he's gone. Now he's bitter and twisted that he's been moved off the healthcare. It's not going to look good on his record, it's a blemish. So the manager who did the mainstay of the paperwork, matron, she's retired now, bless her, he directed all his fury at her. And this is serious, this guy's what I'm telling you now. You know, maybe when you've watched this, you can go away, come back and watch it again. This is the prison service, not at its finest. So we made a complaint, which was taken up and investigated. The complaint, excuse me there guys, was that this manager, healthcare manager, is in the nursing profession, not employed by the prison service. They're employed by a trust. And this manager was bringing in food, including bacon, cooking sandwiches, just for the cleaners. Okay, so all you ex-prisoners, the manager is allegedly bringing in bacon, cooking it and giving you butties. You're going to complain? Just shows you what this lad were like. However, he should have been responsible for his own actions. Like I say, I was pissed, me. So it got investigated. Now the guy that investigated it, the governor that investigated, let me tell you a little about him. And again, this is how the prison service works, you see. He was involved in a drunk driving incident. He was pissed. Now, I don't know the shall we say, full details. I do know he's either hit stationary empty cars and drove off, or he's been in a collision with somebody else and drove off. Basically, he's left the scene of an accident and he was drunk. And he got prosecuted and lost his licence. Gross misconduct. However, he didn't lose his job. You see, this guy was a gaffer's narc. I don't know whether that's just a Sheffield term. A gaffer's narc is somebody who brown noses, runs telling tale, things like that. He got to be a governor, not because he was a fantastic manager, basically because he was an informant. I didn't dislike him, but he was incompetent. So he's doing this investigation. Now my manager, matron, was upset. She was told she could be in trouble and there might be disciplinary action. A nurse of many years, I don't know how old she was, I don't know how long she'd been in job. Never ask a lady or a matron how old they are. There's a lesson there, guys, for you. So it's a Sunday. About 10 staff who were all on duty because there was a date. There was an alleged offence and a date. 10 staff have been interviewed, healthcare staff. 2 prison orderlies off the healthcare have also been interviewed. It's a serious investigation, this, guys. And some other prisoners. Really. So my manager that morning, and this is serious, this guy, she's upset, she's worried, really worried. I knew this investigation was going on. It's been going on 2 weeks. I have never been on shift with this manager, so I haven't been interviewed. But I'm telling her, don't worry. I'm last man standing. Last man going into this investigation. So he comes on Sunday morning. I don't know what time it were, 10, 11 o'clock maybe. Mr. Samworth, can I have a word? Yes. I'm investigating. I said, know what you're investigating. So as you go on the healthcare, to the left, X landing, little office. We goes in there. So he's got all his notes, sits down. So I says, can we get to the crux of the matter? I believe matron been accused, because I'm a big believer. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to listen to his bullshit. So I'm giving him the scenario. I'm sure we've all done that. Instead of going round houses, I'm giving it him. Matron's been accused of bringing food in, including bacon, cooking it for the prisoners. Yes. Okay. I says, let me tell you about matron. Now and again she cooks a breakfast. This is true, this as well, guys. Another reason I forgot to mention that probably this investigation got underway. A lot of the prison staff didn't like matron. I'll tell you why. She got balls. I don't mean literally, guys. Yeah? She would argue with an officer, a senior officer, a principal officer, or the #1 governor. For the healthcare staff, for the officers, if she thought something was happening that shouldn't be, and she thought she was in the right. Anybody, you know, and she'd stand toe to toe with them. She wasn't liked. This manager didn't like her. So that's just set the scene a bit. Me, oh, she come after me. I felt the wrath of her tongue many times. However, we had a professional working relationship and we did get on, and I did like her. So I said, let me tell you about matron. I didn't call her matron. I obviously used her name. I says, now and again she cooks a breakfast or brings in food. I said, the breakfast, when she cooks it, she's a very generous person. Bacon, sausage, everything. It's not cheap shit, this. You know, quality. The bacon will have come from a butcher's. You can tell. If there were 10 staff on at a weekend on the healthcare, that's not all necessarily on there, but there or thereabouts, other places, healthcare staff, she'd cook for everyone. She'd cook it herself, and anything that were left, the cleaners, orderlies, could have. And why not? You know, we're not throwing food away. So he's looking like not very impressed. Stevie, I think he's chasing a squirrel. Come on, kid. So that's the story. I told him she cooks. Give him bacon butties. So he's on one now. He's looking at me. Oh, does she? And she gives food to the prisoners. I went, yeah. Oh, he's getting excited. The investigation's coming to head. He's got some honour. And then I said to him, we all like bacon though, don't we, Gov? So he's, yeah, like a bacon butty, good bacon butty. I said, have you been in the seg this morning for a butty? I just stopped there, interjection. Look on his face. He's looking at me. He's still not twigged. Yeah? I've got him on end of my line. Got my landing net. The seg staff every weekend, segregation staff every weekend, Saturday, Sunday would bring breakfast products, sausage, bacon, eggs, the lot. The orderlies on the seg would cook it in the servery, the prisoner's servery. All the seg staff would have a scran. The governor, yeah, duty governor, would be in there. 1 or 2 POs would dib in, yeah, off E-wing or whatever. They're all having a scran, a full English. No problem with that. A lot of the jail did this. A lot of the jail had breakfast products at weekends, you know. Bit of a treat, something to look forward to. Weekends were boring. So this dozy git, this governor, the drunk driver, yeah, he's been in the seg. So I says to him, did you have a breakfast, Gov? Yeah, I did. And like I've just told you, Scottish, Costa coffee, bit of Scots coming in there. Got a Scots lass, follows me on Twitter. She's barking, love her to bits. Costa coffee. I says, did you have a breakfast? Yes. Products brought by the staff? Yes. Orderlies had what was left? Yes. Boom. Investigation over, I rest my case. He's angry now, he's pissed, he's fallen into a trap. There's nothing to investigate. She's a kind-hearted soul, cooks a breakfast, feeds us, and what's left goes to the prisoners. He left the healthcare with his tail between his legs. Well, obviously, still, you know, I ain't pulled it off or done anything. With egg all over his face. Pun intended. Yeah? Taxi for governor. Taxi. You know why I'm saying taxi, don't you? Lost his licence. Taxi for governor. Away he goes. That's it, guys. This was a real investigation. It was bitterness on the part of the prison. Who instigated this? What brain box put this dickhead governor to investigate the matron bringing bacon and products in? Come on, prison service. This is a true story, this, guys. A true fucking story. Anyway, there you go. That's the bacon butty incident. Yeah? Another fantastic investigation. Parting shot as always. Stevie, come here. Let the fans have a look at you. Come on, big smile. Yes. Thanks for coming. Cheers, guys.